Good morning, my name is Steven.
And I'm Jalen.
And we are here on Quantum of the Seas on our balcony looking at Alaska. I'm just kidding, you're a fool. This is actually a virtual balcony, as you could clearly tell. It is a screen, which makes me sad, but also is kind of cool.
Hey, it's better than staring at a wall, and we paid for the price of an inside. I'll take it.
Yeah, we do get a view. Is it good? It's good enough.
It's a thing.
It's definitely foggy out
It's
though.
something.
So maybe, you don't even need a balcony today.
I feel like yesterday when it was clear, it worked really well. So the fogginess, maybe is the downfall.
Yeah, so anyways, we're gonna enjoy a day of cold aboard Quantum of the Seas, explore, relax, kind of get a good feel of what it's like to cruise to Alaska, because it's definitely not anything like the Caribbean. It's definitely got a different vibe, and we're gonna explore that today. We're just running all sorts of virtuals. We have the TV playing the front screen, but I just want to ask, what is going on? What are they just cleaning the camera? But is it raining? Maybe it's raining. I'm not really sure, but
that could explain it.
That's
like it's too high up for the waves to be crashing on it.
That's just a little weird, guys. Can you there's just a drop running. Yep. That is so weird. I don't think I've ever seen this on any cruise cam or bridge cam.
Has it ever rained on one of our cruises?
But I don't know if it's ever rained, so maybe I'm just being silly. Anyways, let's get out of the cabin and onwards to exploration. Didn't explore very far, but we found a notice on our mail slot, and it's about them making a courtesy reservation for Solarium Bistro. I'm not really sure what that is about, but maybe that's them trying to get us out of the main dining room.
Yeah, maybe it's no one's making reservations for there, so they're just trying to push people to do it. But this morning I was literally telling him, oh, we need to make a reservation. They're available on the app. But guess we don't need to. We have one for
tonight.
Tonight.
I'm not sure that we're going to take advantage of it, because I don't want to miss out on French night, per se.
Also, it gives us an option, 5:30 or 7.
That was just kind of weird. I'm not sure if that's their way of getting people from my time out of the dining room, or if that was their, we don't have enough people in the Solarium Bistro, so please come visit us. It's free. It's a buffet style. We'll get on it at one point throughout this cruise.
Yes,
I don't know when, but we'll do it.
All right, we forgot to decorate our door with magnets last night. How can we forget that? We cannot, so let's go ahead and get it done. There we go. That looks a lot better.
So we made it out onto the pool deck, and the indoor pool is full. The jacuzzi, chairs, the pools. To be expected, I think, right?
This is where everyone is spending their first sea day, in the pool.
I mean, here's on the flip side, the outside pool, which...
I wonder why it's closed.
Yeah. It is really cold out, so no one's really taking advantage of the chairs, but the hot tubs are full. Just believe me, I don't really want to record them because there's so many people in them. I guess we could say it is a little rocky today.
I don't even feel us moving. That's the weird thing. It doesn't even feel like we're moving. But the pool shows that we are.
I definitely think I feel it, but not like I'm sick.
I feel it slightly, but not like on other cruises how I have.
So there is this kids pool with a wave pool, and I don't think that this is going to ever open throughout the cruise.
They don't even need the machine to make it a wave pool.
Yeah, it's just automatically a wave pool right now. When you're in between Seattle and Alaska, it's going to be a little rocky, I think. That's just kind of the nature of things. The Pacific Ocean sometimes can be a little rough, and it's kind of showing that today. It's not the worst we've ever experienced, but then again, this is a pretty large ship, so it's going to do better than maybe some other smaller ships. But just as a heads up, it might be rough. Be prepared. If you get seasick, bring some stuff, sea bands, motion sickness pills, or
patches. I like the patches.
Or prepare to drink a lot of ginger ale, because I feel like that helps a lot. Ginger ale.
Or even chewing on ginger, I hear helps.
Yeah, I need those tips. Be prepared to implement them. But indoor, busy pool. And when it comes to the outside, you're not really going to be using the pool. No one's going to be sitting up on the sun decks. Or on the sun chairs. On whatever chairs are there.
On the fog chairs, how about
No one's going to be sitting on the fog chairs, you're right. It's really cold out here. Definitely, this is sweater weather. Welcome to the Windjammer Marketplace, our first visit of the cruise for breakfast. Hey, gluten-free allergies, just giving you a heads up. On your Royal, they take care of you. They have a whole gluten-free section.
Oh, wow.
Included eggs, rice, corned beef and hash, beans, bacon, all that stuff.
This is kind of crazy. I've seen a gluten-free section where it's a little tiny spot with like pastries or something. I've never seen something like this. This is insane.
Not that everything has it, but this one, scrambled eggs, actually says contains milk. I appreciate that.
By looking at it, I knew that it did, so I wasn't going to get any, but the fact that they say it, that means a lot to me.
It is breakfast time, and for breakfast, we got all the good things. The hash browns, the sausage, chicken and pork sausage. Oh, I don't know which is which, but I'm sure I'll be able to tell because one will be significantly better than the other. I'll be honest, I think it's been months since I've had breakfast on a cruise. Maybe even years since I've had breakfast on a cruise. I don't know when the last time I had breakfast on a cruise.
Because your last 2 cruises, I wasn't here to wake you up.
I always sleep in, so this is early. Fried rice? Hash browns? Crunchy. A sausage that I'm not sure of the meat origin. Fried chicken. A little dry. Pork sausage is much better. I mean, that's kind of what you expect, but I'm glad that they have chicken in case if you don't want to eat pork. And then lastly, corned beef and hash. It's like from the can. Pretty good. Overall, dinner? Overall, breakfast is a success. Looking forward to lunch already.
Me too.
We finished up with breakfast, and now we have come down to deck 5 to go outside and look at the ocean, get a closer look. We saw some whales.
We think we saw
some whales. We're not sure.
But we only saw the blow of them. And maybe there's a little clip right here showing it, but you can barely see it, and my phone is zoomed in at the farthest zoom. So, super low quality, but it did happen. Look at what I found when we were walking the stairs. It's a little firefighter duck. My dad's a fireman, so I have to keep this one. But the best part, wait, it's actually squeaky.
We've made it into music hall, and we're gonna do napkin folding.
I already got a head start because this is one that I learned on Disney, so I wanted to make sure I still knew how to do it.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, so far so good. The slideshow really helps, to be honest.
On other cruises, I've seen them have like a video feed of what the napkin folder teacher is doing. I think the slideshow makes a huge difference, especially since she probably doesn't even know what she's doing, and she's still teaching it.
Well, and if you miss what she said, you can look and kind of recreate it.
And she's going step by step, and she's making sure everyone gets it on each step. So this is really well. Just the only issue is there's not enough napkins.
Yeah, they don't have enough napkins for everyone to do it, so that's kind of a bummer.
So the final product was a pyramid.
It's interesting looking. But if you pull it out like this, it's a butterfly, supposedly. I don't see it.
Even the activities member said flame.
Yeah, that's how you know you're in trouble.
They gotta start with an easy one to make the next one. Because if they just start complicated, you're gonna be lost. Remember the candle we made?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the fan we've done before? That was terrible.
That was so easy.
And that was like the first one.
It's the first one. Okay, you do it now.
Oh,
here you guys. Catch.
Item number 2 was a candle.
How cute! Candle! I like that.
That was actually
That's a
kinda
cool one. It was super easy, but it's like it's Lumiere. I just need another one on my head and another one in my hand.
Oh, so the next one they made is a silverware pouch. So you can put
Silverware in there.
Can I give the duck?
Are you ready?
Oh, Nene Ducky.
Okay, so wait, you faster, yeah? You need to be
Or a bed for a duck.
Alright.
I killed a lotus.
That one's so pretty. That one was hard to do though, because you had to keep your hand on it.
What happened? How did yours turn out? Claudio?
It's not so hot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And the final product is a rose.
So pretty. That one's adorable. This is going with my boot. My boot's my go-to fold. This rose is not gonna be enough go-to. All right. Well, while Steven is using the restroom, I am running over to the Cplex to try to see if there is availability for rollerblading or roller skating, because apparently on this ship they have roller skates, and that's super cool to me. They do not have an ice rink like some of the other royal ships, so instead they do roller skating, and I have to do it on this trip, so we're gonna see if there's any availability now, but they're just about to get started, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so I went to go check it out, and you actually have to reserve a spot on the app before doing it. And now all the reservations are full for this session and the next session, but the gentleman said to keep checking on the app, because as people just book sessions and then as they come up with other things, they cancel them and there's more availability. So not gonna be roller skating right now. We will do it at some point, but it's not like when we were on Freedom, you just go and sign up and sign the waiver. But this you have to actually pre-register for on the app, which everything is already booked. So we'll figure out a way to do it. I'm not gonna not do it. We just can't do it yet. So we are gonna figure out how to get our reservation and be set for one of these days. So I looked on the app and everything is fully reserved for, there's only 4 sessions on this entire cruise. 4 45-minute sessions just on day 2 and day 6, which is kind of annoying because, I mean, I'm pretty sure they could have fit more sessions. And there's a lot of people on this ship. So here's a little warning for you. Either as soon as you get on the ship or maybe even before the cruise starts, I'm not quite sure, you need to make sure to reserve everything. This, the Ifly experience, the North Star, which is the big ball that goes in the air, and the escape room. Because all of that, even though they're all complimentary things, you have to have a reservation for them. And if you don't, then sucks to suck, like you don't get to do it. So for anyone who's never been on, heed my warning, that's how you do it. Don't be like us and wait until last minute. Okay, so we just hung out by the outdoor pool for a little bit, got some frozen mocktails. Why did we do that? I am literally freezing, but it's delicious. You can't pass up on it. Now we're gonna head to the buffet and get a little snack.
Oh, actually, we should look at the noodles, dim sum, and milk tea place.
Ooh, okay, yes, dim sum.
So actually, it's not the dim sum, noodle, or whatever place. It is Splashaway Cafe, meaning it's a lie. They have free chicken tenders, mini hot dogs, or chocolate chip cookies, which I don't think we can have any of those. But the specialty items, which do actually seem to be Asian, so kind of sticking to somewhat of the theme of the place and not taking on the Splashaway Cafe persona, they have some extra things for like $2 or $6, like beef sauté is $2, kung pao chicken with rice, or a dry hot pot, noodles, or rice Yangzhou style. All these other things are $6, which not expensive, but not what I was hoping for when I saw dim sum.
I wanted like shumai and bao.
Or a dumpling would have been cool too. So we decided to come to the Windjammer and get fish fingers and french fries, so like a fish and chips day. Because, well, I don't think we really wanted anything over at the not dim sum place.
Yeah, it's not even real dim sum, and
Lame.
Yeah. Alright, so we got a little bit more than just fish and chips. We also found a Philly cheesesteak sandwich without cheese on it, and then these glass noodle stir fry and some fried rice. I'm really excited to try this glass noodle stir fry. It was like kind of a pain to get out of the pan though, because they all stick together very much. Okay, ready?
It's 35 for the day normally.
The flavor's really good, but it's spicy. Other than spicy, it tastes really delicious. And it's fried rice.
I also will just give them, like, this is a justified way for me to subsidize.
And it tastes pretty good.
We've been in the buffet a lot. Don't mean to, but it's just happening.
That's what we have done previously.
Just got done from lunch, and that is why they don't open up the wave pool, because this pool's already a wave pool. I'm actually amazed that they're letting people go in the pool right now, but look at that. That thing is seriously crazy. These kids are crazy. I'm too old for this.
I want to go in so bad. Why am I not wearing a swimsuit right now?
Because it's freezing cold. It's like 50 degrees.
So?
Look at it. That is insane. Welcome to the music hall for Friends trivia.
What was the profession of Joey's in 1993?
No idea, no idea, no idea. I got no idea, but don't worry.
I'm here.
We're at this trivia not for us. We're just here to ride her coattails.
Yeah.
We're here to go, I don't know.
We're just gonna clap.
Anyone remember what was the name of Chandler and Ross college band? Monica categorizes her towels into how many categories?
I was looking at her during that question, and before the question even finished, she had the number written down. What the heck is going on here? What?
The meat itself is so huge.
And they're just talking about food.
Steven, look at this.
Good job, team.
Chip Jr. and Duck Jr. got stuck in what?
I know that one.
Jalen knows one.
I finally know one.
Chip Jr. and Duck Jr. got stuck.
He still doesn't know
I know
anything.
none. None.
No, you knew one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know one. Thank you. 1 out of 18. That's passing.
Same that I got.
That's passing.
Make some noise.
How many do we get? All
100.
All of them. All 18. 18 out of 18.
10, 12, 14, 15.
We're showing all of this because we rarely ever get to go through all the numbers. Actually, never.
18. We have someone with perfect score. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams.
5 teams for 1 of 5.
For all the teams with perfect score.
Good job.
Finally win, and others do too.
Whatever.
Dun-dun! Oh, that's upside down.
There,
Dun-dun! Look at that. A bottle opener keychain. It's focusing on Jalen. That's what we won.
You won me.
So if anyone wants it, you can't have it. I earned it myself.
Yeah.
By
you had to answer every
by
question.
making YouTube videos, getting someone to comment on my videos,
Absolutely
then
right.
randomly getting invited to
Random.
an Disney event, and then somehow sneaking my way onto the same ship as them to only go with their daughter, who knows everything about Friends.
Yup.
That is earned.
Thank you.
We earned it
Is that-
out of a feeling everyone else cheated. We deserve this more than any other team did. Just wanted to say.
We are staying for romantic
Movie love song.
movie love songs. That's it. We're staying for movie love songs trivia, and none of us are going to be any good at it. Specifically, one person, but we're here for fun.
This one. We got this one. What the hell?
Does anyone know what that is?
Alrighty, we just got out of those two trivias, Friends and love song movie something trivia, which we actually did pretty decent on. We only missed like what, 8 points? No, not even, less than that. We only missed a couple of points, so that was very good. We did much better than expected. Now there's the Hyperlink meetup, which is actually a newer thing that is put onto Royal Caribbean ships. And it is where 18 to 25-year-olds can all get together and hang out, meet each other, because sometimes with that age group, it's hard to meet people because you're too old for the kids club and some of us are too young to, meet at the bars and stuff. So this is just a really great opportunity. I believe it's still in its testing phases, but we want to see what it's all about. So let's go.
We did go to the Hyperlink thing. There was a good group of us there. We didn't really record too much, and we didn't really meet anyone. We're kind of nerds, and we just like talking to the staff for whatever reason. No
Yeah.
offense to anybody. We love talking to people. It's just, I don't know, we always just are so curious about what crew members are up to and what their lives are like. So we spend all that time talking just to the activities members. So I'm so sorry for us just distracting the activities staff that was there running it. But if you don't know, Hyperlink is for 18 to 25, and they run events once a day. It's something that is now officially on every Royal Caribbean cruise, or it's going to be. They're rolling it out, but by the time this video comes out, it'll be on every Royal Caribbean cruise, and it's just there to add some extra activities for that age group to kind of get together and meet up. Though 18 and above is adults and 21 and above can drink, it's just kind of a younger age that we don't necessarily match with everybody else. So it was really cool that we got to go to it, and nice to know that it's coming to all ships in the fleet.
Yes, and there was actually a good group of kids there, so it wasn't like there was just 3 of us or something. There was quite a few of us, so that was nice.
But then we went on to the Diamond Lounge because we realized the reservation stuff were a little lackluster on, and unfortunately she really can't do anything.
I just found a duck. Look at it's a little sailor. So cool. Congratulations, you found a duck.
Should we do that, do you think? Should we hide ducks ourselves? I feel like that's a thing that people really enjoy.
This one squeaks too.
Anyways, if you want to do North Star or Ifly, there are two options you could do. You could do a paid version, which costs $30 for the Ifly, the skydiving simulator, or $20 for the North Star, which is the gondola that takes you up in the air.
Or they have, during port, they have it a complimentary that you can do, but it's all reservation based, and the reservations go really, really fast.
So they open up reservations the day before a port. So tomorrow we're in Ketchikan, so that means today we're going to be able to grab the reservations at 8 p.m. They're going to open them up for the complimentary ones. So that's what we're going to try to do today, and maybe have them in Ketchikan tomorrow, or maybe we'll try it in Sitka the following day if we fail. We'll let you know how that goes.
I do want to note though that it's only the complimentary ones while we are at port. So if it's before we dock or after we dock, then it's the paid one. So you have to be sure to be able to grab a time that you don't already have a shore excursion or going to be out, which is not really easy because we're going to be out all day, every day. So
the nice thing is there's an option to do this for free, but the sucky thing is that it's not going to be at the convenient times.
yeah.
But we'll try our best to get it, and unfortunately Sea Days is just probably not going to be a day where you do any of those things. No North Star, no Ifly.
But to have to book at a specific time and stuff is just irritating.
Yeah, it's getting on our nerves, especially since like this Sea Day turned from like, oh, we could do all these different things to, oh, we have to book all these different things and we didn't do it. And that's why you watch this channel, is so you can watch us fail miserably at everything we want to do.
So that way
and
you
don't
don't
do that. So I guess it's more chilling and relaxing. The Warner family's here and we're playing games, board games. So let's go meet up with them and stop keeping them waiting. We'll still say the venue 270 is so awesome.
I absolutely loved the floor-to-ceiling windows. When yesterday we saw it, but we were docked and we never came in here once we were moving. But when I walked into here, breathtaking. I mean, you can just see the trail, you can see the waves moving behind us, and it is surreal, insane. I love it.
In Town Square, but we couldn't find it.
We didn't have any, yeah.
Made it back to the cabin to find a bear.
Watching our TV with the remote.
And we found our custom stuff for Canada when we visit Canada later this cruise. Oh, and we're going an hour back tomorrow. We're time traveling. So tonight is dress your best night, so we're gonna go ahead and dress our best. And now we're ready to go take a few photos and for dinner.
Yes.
We're not
On Dress Your Best Night.
We're not that fancy.
Skirt.
We've been a little bit more fancy in the past, but it's Alaska. You're supposed to be a little less formal because we have long days ahead of us. Can't be dressing up every single day.
Also, I hope we don't go outside because I will freeze my booty off.
Got our one photo and we're on our way to dinner. So one thing we definitely noticed is that today's line doesn't really exist. So yesterday was a mess, but today is much better. Oh, tonight we're going to American Icon. Changing it up. I like it. Feels a little fancy in here. It's French night, which is funny because we're in American Icon of all places. The only restaurant that has a country, and we're having the opposite menu. Anyways, French night. Here's your starters, here's your main course, and here's your desserts. And enjoy a bunch of lines that are just crossing through my camera because the lighting is really dark, but it's not red. And that's the important thing.
Yes.
Eyes, passes the eye check. Camera check, fails. I'm trying the vegan butternut squash tonight. And I don't know if I like butternut squash. I can't think of the last time I've had it, or if I've ever. I'm just kidding. I'm lying. I've already tasted it, so I know I like it. It's pretty good. It's not going to be a natural reaction if I try to fake it. It's a good soup. It's creamy somehow, even though it's vegan, but solid soup if you're vegan. Probably a okay soup if you're not. But Jalen got the French onion soup.
No cheese, huh?
No yeah, I got cheese on it. French onion soup. You guys should already know I'm obsessed with French onion soup. I don't think I've had it on Royal yet because we never did main dining. So
Yep, but just the onion soup part of it, not the French part.
there's no cheese on it, but it's still French onion soup. That might be the best one I've ever had. I think I've said that about another one. There's not too much Worcestershire on it. There's always too much Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. This one's really good. Very flavorful, and it's got the perfect balance.
I got salmon. Wow, it only took like 3 days to get salmon. Wait, this is day 2. Never mind. Feels like we've been on this ship a lot longer than how long we've been on it.
Which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing. Or a bad thing. Because I guess if you really hate it and you're... Never mind. Anyways. Fish. It's got a crust on it. It's cooked slightly over. Other than that, it's actually got a good flavor. I like the crust. It's crunchy. I always like crust on fish. If there's crust on it, it will probably get a pass for me, even if it's terrible tasting. I just like crunchy.
Alright, tonight I got the beef tenderloin. I love beef, especially in the tenderloin version. This is cooked perfectly. Oh my god, I didn't even have to cut it. That just like pulled off. That is so good. But I just want to ask, what is with the pepper? Last night my steak was so peppery. Tonight, it's all pepper. I'm serious. But the beef itself is really tender, really delicious. But if you don't like pepper, maybe stay away from the beef if you're on this ship because the chef just really enjoys it. Last night we pre-ordered our food and we ordered the vegan chocolate chip cookies. Well, they brought out this apple crumble, said it was non-dairy, so we didn't order it, but I said I would gladly take it. So let's give it a try because this looks amazing. Basically like an apple pie. That was really good. Beautiful. I don't. Flavor is amazing, and I love the crunch on top.
Welcome to the Royal Theater for Sequens and Feathers.
We are a little bit late because we kind of forgot about it, so we're gonna have to sneak in.
I want candy. I want candy.
To Alaska, from Alaska, baby, to the world, baby, it's you and me. You see, we can turn the night up. Got me hoping you'll page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you'll save me. Pretty baby with the high heels on, you give me a fever like I've never ever known.
You want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. Too high to get over, too low to get under. You're stuck, you won't get trouble, looks for me, and it's the way I'm honest since I was 17. They say, here comes the hurricane, trouble is my building. I don't look for trouble, you trouble.
Alrighty, so we just got out of whatever the heck that show was called. I already forgot about
Sequens
it.
and Feathers.
Oh yes, it's a very showgirly show.
And if you don't know what Showgirl is, it's basically exactly what the name says, which is Sequens and Feathers, but it's a very adult-aimed show.
Yeah, I think adult audience is intended. I'm not really sure why this is on a more family cruise in Alaska. Not too sure who decided that was going to be the plan. I do know that the ship was in Asia for a while, so maybe that was just a really popular show then. But if you have kids, I don't recommend taking them.
Please do not.
Definitely avoid them. We did show the lighter, more family-friendly scenes, but there's one scene that is definitely one that...
Let me just say we weren't sure if they were not wearing clothes or if they were wearing, like, bodysuits.
Yeah, it was definitely, yeah, that's a show. That's a show for not us.
Adults.
Not us.
And we are not adults.
No, we are definitely
but
kids. So.
Guess what time it is right now, you guys? It is 10 o'clock at night. Look at the sky. Just now, a slight sunset. It is bright out here, you guys. 10 o'clock at night.
It's also cold out here too, but oh my gosh, is it bright?
Yeah, your camera's
I'm
like...
shaking. Oh, yeah, it's definitely really cool.
Yes,
it is so bright.
Oh, amazing. Also, we see the Luminosa off in the distance, which is
Nice.
super random fact, but you know, cool.
Carnival's in Alaska. Maybe we should try that next year.
So pretty!
Alright, so we're gonna go swap to the GoPro so we can swap to swim attire, and then we're gonna go to the hot tub and chill out for a little bit late at night. We're actually gonna be gaining 1 hour, so we're gonna turn our clocks back 1 hour because we're gonna adjust to Alaskan local time, which is kind of great. So technically it's not as late for the sun to be out, but it's still kind of, you know, pretend. So we came up to the hot tub and we found that there are just people in the hot tub already.
All the riffraff for you.
Oh my gosh. They allow you here?
I asked.
I can't believe this.
I asked for permission. They said, please, enjoy.
It's 11 o'clock and we're here in the hot tub. Well, they're in the hot tub. We're going to join them eventually. Is it hot?
No, I'm just not sure about the steps.
Oh, there's 3.
Oh, I can't even see the steps. It's
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, if you go straight, there's like 3 or 4.
Your swimsuit's like my pattern.
I'm just sitting on the stairs. All right, we just finished up in the hot tub. It's past midnight. We were wondering if they were going to close it. They did not, so good to know. Late night hot tub nights are nice.
It is a definite win
Thank you, man.
in Alaska.
We tried to close it, but we just could not last that long.
I don't even know. We still do not have a time of when they close. I think they just close it when people get out, to be honest.
Maybe tomorrow we'll stay up till 3. See the sunrise at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've said goodnight to the Warners, and we decided, since they probably will be in their cabin, we're gonna go surprise them with some magnets on their doors.
So we're not gonna tell them. We're just gonna put them on the door, and then in the morning or tonight when they see them, they'll be like, "What the heck?"
So this will be them knowing when we did this, right after the jacuzzi.
Do you think they're gonna love it? I think they're gonna love it. Also, I made all of those magnets at like 1 in the morning the night before coming here.
So we have come to the promenade, and it is really dark after hours. I'm not really sure why.
There's not a lot of people out. I expected there to be a lot more people. I mean, it's only like, I don't
Midnight.
even think it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't think it's 1 yet.
It's only 12:38, and there's like no one here.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
weird. I think it's because everyone's getting ready for tomorrow in port, but we just didn't care, I guess.
Hello. This looks yummy. We're gonna look crazy tonight. We're a little wild. Alright, so we are at the pizza place in the promenade. They were able to make us a pizza with no cheese, which is so exciting. When we asked for it, she didn't even bat an eye. She was just like, yeah, of course, which is amazing to me. We got pepperoni and veggies. In case you're wondering, yes, this whole thing is for me. Steven didn't get anything. Shall we try it? It tastes exactly how you would expect a pizza with no cheese to taste. It's good.
One thing we learned unique to Alaskan cruises is that there is sound restrictions up in Alaska. So usually when you go on Royal Caribbean or just about any cruise, I feel like there's always deck music, deck parties, and stuff going on outside. But because of the sound restrictions in Alaska, they don't do any of that. So there's no movies, no sound ever on the pool deck. It's cold outside, so I kind of understand that part of it too. But that's why you won't hear any parties, you won't hear any music like a Caribbean cruise, which I think that's just the overall difference of Alaska versus Caribbean. Like, there's just a completely different vibe going on. Late night, not much is going on. I should have recorded it, but we didn't. Maybe I'll record tomorrow. We walked by the nightclub, and it was empty. There was only 2 people dancing, if that, at 1. And I feel like usually you can see the party going on all night on other cruises, not in Alaska, so it's definitely a little weird. But overall, a great day. Just issues with Quantum is the reservation thing. As soon as we can get past that, things I feel like will be much better. Dinner went better. The show was okay. Hopefully it gets better as time goes on with different shows. And then, yeah, everything has just been so much fun. Can't wait for Ketchikan tomorrow morning.
We are actually going to be doing a helicopter tour, so be sure to check out that video. You're not going to want to miss it.
So thank you so much for watching today's video. Check out tomorrow's video as soon as it comes out, and as always, this isn't a goodbye, but just
a see you real soon.